We're gonna start off with Moon Knight, right? Right?
Yeah,
You guys
trailer
seen the
that dropped
trailer? You
yesterday.
Yeah.
guys seen that trailer, right? Let me
During the
put this up.
football game,
Yeah.
not just any drop. They
You know
dropped it
Disney,
on
you
the
know Disney
football.
movie. You know Disney money. That's that
Look at
Disney
this.
money right
Look
there.
at
That
my
was
look at my
definitely
screen.
smart.
Moon Knight.
I will
They
say,
got
my
theaters.
son is in
Oh,
everything. He
shit
gets
my shit
mad
is
work.
backwards. Hold on.
Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, my son is in everything. I
He was
respect
in
it.
Cool.
Dune, right? That
Yeah,
movie.
All right, there we go. Moon Knight.
There
He's in
you
a lot of
go.
stuff. He's in a lot of stuff.
I respect it.
Now he got that Disney money, so he
First impressions. What do you guys think?
Oscar's Dreamboat. Oh man.
Of course,
Of course,
sarcasm.
sarcasm. Of course.
Of course, I welcome sarcasm.
It's not. It's not like I'm here.
My first impression I know a little bit or
Yeah.
mid about Moon Knight, because my guy Taskmaster, of course. I got his pop, but automatically it gave me that Blade, Vigilante, Doctor. It just gave me hope of dark dread in Disney. Like,
Yeah.
I know I know my favorite Disney movie is Hercules, but I can't lie. Me being I like this dread. It's time to get these high-packed action characters that a lot of people might not know a lot about, me included, that need to be coming to the scene and just
Yeah.
incorporate. It's so big now. That's what my first impression. That's what it was. They're all expanding too much. Like not in a bad way, but they just going. They going. I forgot about the Avengers a little bit now with that one.
Yeah, which is not a bad thing. I'm kind of ready to kind of move away from the repercussions from
I can see
Endgame.
that sarcasm.
I'm ready to move from Thanos. I feel like almost every show was always like a result of what happened after Endgame.
Yeah.
And I feel like Moonlight. First thing, I didn't know that I thought it was gonna be a movie. I'm actually happy that it's a show, because what we're seeing with the shows is you're getting more fleshed out characters.
Yeah,
Like
more stuff.
Hawkeye, I have new respect for Hawkeye after
I
the
just
show.
finished it too.
The B
Good.
voice. I agree with this, with the TV show aspect.
We might
So
we
if
might
you
have a
can
Hawkeye
flesh it
episode
out-
if anything.
Oh, definitely, we will definitely have a Hawkeye episode. We
Yeah,
definitely
deserve
got to
it.
talk about
I
that.
bet you Bunny would jump in that episode for sure.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
She'll be in the back. She'll have what they call it in the old TV show. She'll be in the
No,
background
no,
cover
man,
with the raspy
I'm
You
voice.
doing
remember my first
I can't
intro for
reveal my
Pokemon?
identity.
Wait, you
I
remember my
just love
first
Hawkeye.
intro from Pokemon when I pulled down the green screen?
No, yeah.
That's gonna be
Get it
when
in.
she's gonna pull down that green screen behind Joker. And she's gonna pop out. She said, "Okay."
Here come a new challenger. Woo, woo, woo.
But I do like that these characters are getting more fleshed out in the shows, because you can actually build up better character development, which is one of the bad things that the MCU has always had. One, they love to kill their villains off,
Eternal.
like off rip. Every villain gets one movie and that's it.
Contract
So-
not lit.
Minus one villain, which is we'll wait and we'll save that for the Hawkeye episode.
I mean, Loki turned heel. Know what I'm saying? He became a fan favorite.
Yeah.
I agree
I
with the
always loved
Killmonger.
Loki, but he
Killmonger
was
should have
bad.
survived.
But sadly, another RIP, since Chadwick Boseman's dead.
Oh,
they
yeah.
might
I'm hearing mixed things on that.
yeah.
I'm hearing mixed things on that. So it all depends on Doctor Strange.
Zuri also was supposed to take the mantle, but the actress is having an issue with the whole COVID stuff. So
I thought it was more than just COVID. I thought it was like
nah,
also-
she don't want to get vaccinated. That's what it was.
This.
She don't want to get vaccinated.
I'm
And
okay.
I
Disney's like,
mean, everybody is
That's
entitled
right.
to their shit.
yeah. But, that's not the way the world's moving right now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm excited for that. I'm also excited for I hope Marvel doubles down. I really with this show, because if they do, it shows that they can go dark,
Yes.
and it also shows that this will be our first superhero where we will deal with mental health.
Yes.
True.
Yeah,
You guys noticed
Can't
that-
sugarcoat Moon Knight without talking about mental health.
Did you guys notice the song in the background, right? That they were using?
Day and night.
Yep, Day and Night by Kid Cudi. And that's
Which was an
that's
amazing
a
song
really
to use.
amazing song, especially
My guy.
that represents like mental health
Itachi Star
in
Cudi.
such a way. You know?
Star Cuddy right here.
Yeah, I hope they double down because I know Brotachi hates Batman with a passion,
Hate it. He look
and
cool in the back.
everything
The
he
best Batman's
hates
gonna laughs.
and everything he hates about Batman is kind of reconciled with Moon Knight. Because one thing Moon Knight does not give a fuck. He will kill someone. He does not give a
I
fuck.
can't wait. That's why I
He
can't
will
wait.
kill someone, and he will tell you.
I
Like if
mean,
he comes
listen.
across another superhero's villain, he's like, understand something. I'm not
Agreed on
Spider-Man.
how they
You step in
Like,
my block one more time, you are dying.
Yeah,
I
I
need
mean,
that.
Batman used to
But
be like that. Batman used to use guns too, but
Nah,
no,
That
that
was
gun
that
no,
part
was what the
no,
has
Silver
no,
Age. That was
no,
what
stop,
yeah.
Silver
stop.
Age.
Flag on the play,
no.
Joker. Flag on the play,
Flag.
Joker.
no,
Go
not
ahead.
now, not
Flag.
now, not
Nah,
now,
nigga.
not now.
Nah.
But
You're
back in
getting
the
a flag.
day, back in the
You're getting a
day,
flag for that,
back in
bro.
the day.
But you're talking about what, the Silver Age or the
Yeah,
Golden Age of comics?
no, Silver Age of comics.
Silver Age, yeah, but that doesn't really count because that's also the time where Batman had
Different
fucking shark
universe.
repellent and shit.
Exactly.
No,
Different
they
Shark
use
universe.
repellent.
boomerangs, but we
That's a
don't talk
different
about that,
It's
universe,
been
bro.
retconned, all
right?
right.
No,
Y'all
that's a
use
different
boomerangs, but
silver.
we
I
don't talk about
also
that.
hope I also hope
Silver Age different
Marvel
universe.
Marvel doesn't romanticize DID, which
Okay.
is the identity disorder, because
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood does this shit where it's like they
Talk about it.
romanticize it too much.
Talk
Like
about it.
I really need to show them like the shit that Moon Knight goes through with
Like
these
Split,
shit.
for
That's what I
instance.
was gonna
Exactly.
say.
Yeah.
I kind of appreciated it because it kind of like introduced mimosas and what we're going into. Everybody check out mimosas with Swan coming real soon. Because like that whole time about mental health, good drop Disney. And like I honestly didn't know that. Like I'll ask you the question, like, what is his power? Like I don't even know. Like is he like possessed by like a power, or is it really just him?
It's
And
hard to explain.
Yeah, it's hard
It's
to
yeah,
hard
that's
to
explain.
why I like
explain
it.
because it goes down to the mental healthness thing. Like, is it that he has a power, or is it that his personality that he built up is so engrossed in his
Ooh.
life that he just made himself believe this shit?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a dope character.
Yeah.
That's like Joker, so complex.
But he's
He got,
also very underutilized in the MCU.
that's
Very
why I like.
underutilized.
He gonna kick butt. I think he gonna
Like
kick
one
butt.
of the biggest reasons why the Avengers let him roll is because he needs to go to therapy. That's the only reason why they let him roll. Like he needs to do a certain amount of hours of therapy every week. If not, they're stepping in. So it's very interesting. I really do hope they double down on it.
I agree with all your points. Definitely agree with sarcasm. That the costume, everything's fire, but that costume do look a little CGI. But I think there has to be some kind of a physical costume, I would assume. So I would like to see that, but that'll probably come in the show. I also agree, but kind of don't. I like that Hollywood's bringing in Moon Knight, but I don't trust them
I agree.
to do it properly. And
Because Marvel hasn't been able to do it properly.
Because in some form of fashion, like you said, Hollywood has a bad way of romanticizing fucked up shit. Yeah, they'll be reasonably powerful while they're strong, but nah, bro. So, like I said, great trailer. I wanted to see that first episode.
Yeah.
Definitely see. And also the whole shows need.
Do you want to see more Moon Knight, or do you want to see more character development? Which that could be hand in hand too.
Character.
Because you're gonna naturally you have to show 3 different characters one time, and it's gonna be very difficult to see them do that.
I mean, we've seen some actors in that field, in a sense. Like I said, the more recent one would be Split, because James McAvoy is that great of an actor. Isaac Oscar, I definitely believe he's in that category. Like, he can probably pull it off. I've seen a lot of his movies. He seems to have the range for it. So
That's what I was gonna ask.
I'm intrigued.
I know he's in a lot of stuff, but I can't really like point it out. I haven't seen Dune yet because Dune is just, you got to really be into Dune to watch Dune.
yeah, for sure.
Plus it was that war movie he was.
I don't have enough
like,
spice for Dune.
I forget the name, but it was like a foreign film. He was like a father or a doctor in Europe or some shit during a war. That shows how a lot of range in that film. I forget the name for it,
but I'm excited. So far, everything that Disney shows have dropped, I haven't really been disappointed. I've been about some things, but I haven't been disappointed.
Talk about it.
They've dropped
Oops,
they
my bad.
dropped hits, and even those that weren't strong enough, it's still better than whatever anything else is dropping.
I gotta knock that out the park. WandaVision's ending was so much of a letdown. It broke the internet until we found out the truth.
Yeah.
One, Marvel took Doctor Strange out because you don't want mansplaining. Terrible fucking excuse. Kevin Feige, fuck's wrong with you? Second, does anybody even remember Winter Soldier and
Falcon.
Exactly. Does anybody remember Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
I mean, I watched it.
When was the last time somebody talked about that show?
Yeah, that's
I'll
true.
wait.
That's true.
That is true. That is true. No one really talks about that.
I mean, like, and mind you, when the show was out, like there was promo, there was talk and all that shit. But now that we have like other shows that come out, they're like, eh. But meanwhile, look, we're still talking about WandaVision,
which is
because it was that big of a letdown.
It's kind of weird what Marvel's doing, because where we had one structured story with leading to Infinity Wars, it seems like Marvel's branching out to 3 different stories, and I don't know if that's gonna work out.
Depends. I don't see that 3 different stories
because we have the multiverse stuff going on with Kang. Then we also have what's the Dark Avengers, right? If I'm not mistaken, going on with Winter Soldier and also Yelena. And by the way, Yelena, she's saving a lot of the MCU. I don't care how many times they keep dropping her. She's amazing. And
talk about it, Sir John. Talk about it. But continue, Gary.
But yeah, Falcon Winter Soldier is building up that whole thing, that whole foundation with the Dark Avengers and shit. And I think there's another third. Oh, and whatever Moon Knight's gonna be holding up. I feel like Moon Knight, they're gonna use Moon Knight to reboot Heroes for Hire. I feel like that's what they're gonna do with Moon Knight towards the end of it, because he's a very. Oh no! Not only Heroes for Hire. Blade. I feel like MCU is building up Blade a lot.
I mean, we've technically already seen Blade, so Moon Knight would be another way for him to come in.
Yeah,
but
Moon Knight has he's fought with a couple vampires in his run as well.
I want to say the old Blade. The old Blade is not. The old Blade is respectable Blade, but it's not MCU.
It's still MCU though.
It's still MCU.
I know.
Because of him, we have MCU now.
But we're getting a different Blade, am I right?
All I'm saying,
Mahershala Ali.
So I'm not thinking this guy. I'm not thinking he Wesley Snipes if he's not Wesley Snipes.
Trust me, Mahershala Ali, he has range for it, bro.
That's what I mean. I'm erasing my mind. Hold
up.
If one of the theories I heard, or one of the original scripts I heard, if any part of that is true, because I was partially right about the Craven part from the Spider-Man shit. We found out that the script got rewritten and he got taken out.
Yeah.
One of the original scripts I heard is that they're supposed to be pulling MCU homies from different universes. So, in one of those joints I heard,
was it supposed to be Wesley Snipes? Blade?
Coming back as Blade for a little, or there's supposed to be a Leo DiCaprio coming up, there was an old picture, right? Where there was like Marvel was supposed to have happened during the 90s, but they didn't have the CGI and all that for it. There was one where Tom Cruise could have been Iron Man.
Yeah, I heard that. I remember that as well.
I heard a lot of people from that picture could be coming from a different reality.
Multiverse of Madness, right? Yeah, I heard that as well. I
Because
heard
the biggest
that we
one
might
is
see
that
Iron
Deadpool
Man
is going to be coming through. From Doctor Strange. So.
Oh, once he comes through, it's a wrap.
We're supposed to see Iron Man as well in Multiverse of Madness, but it's not Tony Stark that we know. It's supposed to be Tom Cruise.
Tony Stark.
He was supposed to be casted as
But
Tony
Stark. There's rumor of Iron Man 4.
Blade kicked it off, but after Blade, nothing else materialized from it. So the whole MCU idea died until
Iron Man. I gotta see a Tom Cruise versus Robbie Downey Jr. versus.
Multiverse of Madness is gonna deal a lot with the variant stuff. That's what I'm saying. Marvel seems to be doing a little bit too much. I don't know what's gonna happen.
We gotta see how Doctor Strange.
Thank you so much, Polar Knights. I'm sorry, thank you so much. We appreciate you too, man. Just keep listening to rock with us.
Right.
You know how we do.
You already know hood homies. The barbers are always appreciated.
Listen, since you're a barber, I got this beard issue, right? And
no, you're not taking off the beard, bro. I'm trying to work on getting mine. I don't know if y'all can see the little bit of hair.
What's that? The patches? The
What
dirt?
patches?
Look, you got dirt right there. Look, you got dirt right there, right here,
bro. In like a year,
you got dirt.
I see sarcasm,
bro. It's motivation.
Listen,
remember though, that's just one of the original scripts.
There's that was the original script. Yeah, there's rumor also.
But I'd be hearing these things.
Yeah, I don't know if it's confirmation. I don't know if it's confirmed or not. But there's a rumor going around too that Iron Man 4 is going to be coming up with Tony Stark again, with Robert Downey Jr.
Come on, don't gas me, bro.
That's the rumor that I heard. That's the rumor that I heard.
There's a lot of baton passing. There's a lot of baton passing. I can see him. I could see him coming back and passing on the thing to Riri Williams.
I don't want that.
Why not?
That comic bombed. That comic did not sell. It did not make. I'm pretty sure it did not make it past 25 issues.
It did not.
It
did not.
But here's the thing about comic writers and movie writers. Movie writers can fix certain things in the comics.
Rejuvenate.
They have a different mind because comics follow a certain structure when telling their stories. That's what's saving a lot of the comic industry now is these movies coming out. Yes, bro.
The comic industry is dying. Not from
I didn't say it wasn't dying. I said it was saving.
It's their own fault. It's their own fault though.
Oh no, absolutely.
The writers and the publishers of the comic industry are, but that's another topic.
Yeah.
Let's focus on Moon.
I agree.
That's a good topic.
I agree, but what is resurging? Let me rephrase. What is resurging interest in comics is these movies, and it's because of the writers within these movies.
From what I'm hearing,
so if they could write Riri Williams well,
they're leaning more McAvoy, but from what I hear, there's all right. So this is all rumors, sarcasm. I better cut you off, Gary.
Well, rephrase what she's saying so our listeners know.
All right. So sarcasm asks, what about the rumor about Professor X and Multiverse of Madness? From what I'm hearing, like I said, this is all rumors. I got from sources I've heard. He's going to have a big fight in Doctor Strange 2. We're not going to know who he's going up against. These are rumors, but we don't know which one it's going to be. We don't know if it's going to be James McAvoy or Patrick Stewart. Right now, we're hearing Patrick Stewart. Yeah, but if they can't get both, they're leaning more Patrick Stewart because he wants to come back more willingly one more time. And that's what Doctor Strange 2 is giving.
And that's why I'm not afraid with
and that's why a lot of the X-Men are coming through Doctor Strange 2. Because like Hugh Jackman, even though he went out with Logan, one of the greatest X-Men movies of all time, there's a rumor that he would do a one more time.
I'm getting too hype.
And you know who else would love for Hugh Jackman to come back to do a one more time? Ryan Reynolds.
Yep.
That's his favorite guy.
All I need is less than 5 minutes of them two on the same screen, and I'm done.
I agree.
I'm done.
The only thing I have to add to that is two things. A part of me kind of wants Multiverse Madness to be 2 parts, because it seems like they're gonna do way too much in that movie to just make it one movie. Because if you're going to tackle a lot of multiversal shit and also introduce the Illuminati, which I feel like that would be either a end credit scene or is going to be the last scene we see in the movie, and then also add in a reverse House of M.
Yeah, I'm here. You're right.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I can tell you that last one is probably correct from the sources I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
The reverse House of M.
Way correct.
It's a lot, and then also there was a Lego toy release that shows us the big bad for Multiverse of Madness, or at least one of the monsters, which is
Shuma.
Yeah,
Shuma.
It's a lot for one movie.
No. Technically, it's not, because a few of the X-Men are coming. Because remember, from what I've heard, there's gonna be 2 end credits, actual end credits. But one of them is gonna be Deadpool somehow saying in. Doctor Strange supposed to be like, everything's done, or okay, we got this, and Deadpool's like, okay, so where do I put my bags down? He's like, what the? It's gonna be something of that accord.
Yeah.
And then the first one is like either it's gonna be Blade or some sorts, but a lot of there's gonna be people popping in and out. Similar because Monica Rambeau is gonna be the one opening the gates with Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
So that's why there's gonna be a lot of world jumping.
And then there's also gonna be who's the Star Girl.
No, Monica Rambeau.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought her name was.
That's a lot.
Wait, what?
It's a lot in one movie, bro. Yeah, you see
No,
a
no,
lot
no,
of stars.
no, America Chavez. My bad.
America
Yeah, I'm about
Chavez.
to say,
that's
I'm
what
like,
I
my
was
bad.
gonna
America
say.
Chavez.
To me,
Remember,
this
the
America
Marvel
Chavez,
name keeps getting split up all over the place. That's fine.
I feel like this Doctor Strange is like a Avenger 1 movie, like an
It's
Avenger.
a lot, bro. And then you still have to kind of still mention Kang,
Scarlet Witch,
because
and
he's
Scarlet
our big
Witch.
bad for this whole next arc.
Yeah.
And I feel like we haven't seen that much aside from the Loki shit. Which also
No
means, are we also going to see Loki talking about variants?
I'm hearing some of it might come through after the X-Men, because a portion of something I heard was like they're gonna come find out Lord Thanos is right about about the whole Celestials, and then through the X-Men. Remember, there's a lot of like dimensional hoppers and time hoppers in the X-Men timeline, in the X-Men roster. So through the X-Men is going to be coming a whole bunch of other shit. Rogue is going to be supposed to be the villain for the Captain Marvel coming allegedly.
Or I can see that.
So and then Namor is coming through Black Panther 2, but we don't know how that, since he died. Chadwick Boseman.
That's another. Yeah.
So through the X-Men, we're gonna get a lot more shit that's gonna fuck the timeline up. And they're right. Then Kang is gonna slowly creep through, and so by the time he comes, I don't know if Doctor Doom will be in then by then.
Nah.
Doctor Doom has to be his own big bad, because Doctor Doom is a fucking heavy hitter.
That's what I'm saying.
When this ends, then Doom will be introduced.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna lean into the whole what's the arc for Kang? What is it? Contest of Champions or some shit?
Yeah.
And then the Doctor Doom savage shit about Secret Wars. But like I said,
that's a whole nother shit too.
Yeah, but that's later. That's later.
You see what I'm talking about? Marvel's in a lot of shit, and then I don't know, man. This, if they don't handle it well, this could be the fucking downfall of Marvel.
I mean, he definitely said that we should look forward to a lot of movies. They did 22 movies in our first arc
for the Lord Thanos arc. Yeah.
So I could fit 20 movies in the second one, bro. We went from
movies and shows, bro. Touch, remember that too.
You went from Iron Man, just Iron Man in the desert, to Thanos.
I know.
I am Iron Man.
I feel you. But what I'm saying is, through that whole shit, it was only to the end game, which was Infinity Wars. This whole new 20 movies is gonna branch out to 3 different end games.
True. I think House of M is definitely House of M is what Doctor Strange is mainly about. House of M. I feel that.
It's gonna be reverse House of M.
House of M.
We find the Fantastic
Illuminati.
Four finally.
Yeah.
Illuminati. They,
But with the format they have, they could break stuff down to series now, like just shows.
Yeah, that's true.
This movie show, these shows are kicking.
The Heroes for Hire, that's gonna be a show, most definitely.
Yeah, that's all we really gotta do. Like you can make Daredevil have its own. I mean, Deadpool have its own freaking show to introduce. Like it's.
I think Ryan Reynolds is too big for that.
Nah, I'm hearing it's gonna be a movie though. Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds is too big for a show. It's a lot, man. It's a lot.
Shows are cool. I get a Deadpool every Wednesday. Please.
You're not
wrong.
Let
us know, chat. Let us know. Are y'all hyped? Are y'all hyped for what the MCU has cooking up?
That.
I feel like how.
What? You don't like?
There's a lot of pressure on Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
depending on how good that movie comes out, depending how good Doctor Strange is gonna show us what the phase is gonna look like.
True.
Yeah.
If they drop the ball with that, that's a lot.
All right, listen. Sir Johnson said, MCU is oversaturating their product with these mediocre TV shows. Now, the question for you guys: Do you think that MCU is oversaturating?
I don't think so. Honestly, it's like I said in the beginning. Whether you feel it's mediocre or not, it's the best way to flesh out characters.
Good attempts, but some of them aren't written properly, or they just fumble the bag.
I mean, it's only been about like 5 or 6 out, and none of them are bad.
We can agree on that. None of them are bad.
Yeah, in my opinion, you feel me? Like, WandaVision was good. The ending just wasn't written properly.
But that
Falcon and the Winter Soldier could have been better, understandable.
Loki,
ballad.
No, but this what makes it bad.
I didn't say it was bad. I just
No,
said
he didn't say it
could
was
be
bad.
better.
That's what I mean. So like, if it is good, let it be good.
You know what
'Cause
makes
that's
mediocre shows? Them fucking CW, DC shows. Those are mediocre.
Yeah,
I
those
would call
are-
those
yeah.
Facts.
mediocre.
No, those aren't even mediocre. Stop it. Those
I
are
like
not
Flash
mediocre.
and Green Arrow.
No, Flash was good in the Flash and Green Arrow were good in the beginning.
In the
After
beginning.
a certain point, they became bad.
Mm-hmm.
And,
True.
I agree.
and Supergirl was always bad. Never was good.
Yeah, I watch it. And the League of
And now
Tomorrow,
it has what?
the
The Superman and Supergirl type shit? No, Superman and Lois?
Superman and Lois. That's the
Yeah.
best show CW has ever made.
Really?
Yes. Also,
I'll check it out.
sarcasm. I don't think the Fantastic Four is coming through Doctor Strange. From what I'm hearing, that's coming through either Ant-Man or
Quantum Realm.
or their own property. But I'm hearing it's going to probably be Ant-Man.
One of the
But it
biggest
definitely wants
reasons
to do
why I brought up the CW shows is to segue into our vis-a-vis, which is our main thing for this show. So
True.
keep chiming off
Iron
about
Fist was trash, though, Sir John.
keep chiming about the MCU on the chat.